What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video from Misfit Motors. Today, I'm going to be cleaning out my engine bay just a little bit. This is a light clean. I want to paint this engine head cover very soon. We'll get it looking a little better before I get this piece painted and try and purdy her up. And obviously, we're going to throw an intake in there eventually. But for now, just going to clean up the plastic pieces. Well, we're going to clean up whatever we can in here. I also got myself some brand new metal wire brushes, and we're gonna put that to the intake manifold and hopefully shine her up a little bit better. But other than that, it should be pretty straightforward. I'm gonna try and get some decent footage. I don't have a tripod on me or nothing, so find a place to set my phone and we'll go from there. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab a little paintbrush. Already dirty, but doesn't matter. It's about to get more dirty. And we're just gonna start from the corner and just kind of go around and hit all the spots that we can, try and knock a bunch of this dirt loose. And then we're gonna blow all the dirt off and wipe it down and everything before we get the whole engine bay all soaking wet. Don't want a bunch of wet dirt up on everything, so do what we can here. Got a little spot here that's coming off. Get into these crevices here. I want to get it all dirty. Well, this one's fine. In here, this place where the battery sits is really dirty. There's a bunch of dirt and sand in there. I'm probably gonna try and shove the vacuum down in there if it'll fit. Get the top of the... Okay, so now I'm gonna grab the air compressor tool here and just kind of not get too close. Send some air in there to get all the loose dirt knocked off easily. All right. Should be good. I want to replace that liner at some point because, I mean, even with soaking it and washing it, it's gonna look about the same. I got that done. All right, so now that we've got it all blown out with just some air, I'm gonna switch attachments and use this Tornador. That's gonna blow air with a little bit of enzyme, just get things wet, help things get knocked loose even better. Don't want to get too close up to anything. I mean, it really kind of depends. I mean, there's some stuff in most engine bays where you shouldn't be forcing water into it. But, I mean, it's made to get, all the stuff is okay to get wet to some degree. So, we're not going to be too meticulous, but, you know, we're going to be a little cautious with it. Let's do that. All right, we got the Tornador here. Put the liquid on full blast. Mine's kind of messed up. See, I just have no liquid coming out of it. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix this before I continue. Holy shit. Okay, I finally got the Tornador figured out. It wasn't spraying liquid, it happens. You just gotta, there's a couple things you can check. Might do a video on that later. I'm not super familiar. I've only lightly fixed them, but got it going. Spraying liquid. And we're just going to go ahead and coat this thing. get the top here. Cool. All right, so now that we've got the engine bay sprayed down with the liquid, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a clean rag. This one's clean, trust me. Fan's gone. Let's spray some all-purpose cleaner on there. Get it a little damp. And then I'm just gonna wipe down everything that I can, starting with the hood. Bottom of the hood, get that a little cleaner. Paint out nice and clean. These spots here, I don't know what it is. I think there's spots in the paint there. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Okay. After doing that, I'll go ahead and flip this. I gotta switch it out. Just use a cleaner side. Some more spray on there. Barely any. And now we're just gonna kind of get into the spots that we can. All right, down in here. And a lot of times here when we're detailing cars for the lot, or if they're sold or whatever it is, usually we just get in the engine, or not the engine bay. I mean, yeah, we get into the engine bay in the wash bay over there. I'll use a pressure washer to just blast everything in here. It's a lot easier. Most people that just, commute, most people that just commute don't really care about their engine bay looking nice. So that's what we do for the most part. But this is a little more personal, a little more meticulous. And again, I'm not doing anything crazy today, but let's get everything looking a little bit nicer. There's still, that's pretty dirty down in there. Just cover some tubes. Be careful around that stuff. Again, we still got a lot of dirt in here. But again, you want to be careful where you're spraying water and air up in the engine bay. So doing a light clean, nothing crazy, so there's no point in risking anything today. Yeah, it looks a little bit nicer. Well, plastic's clean on the top anyway. So now I think we're gonna go at this manifold right here. Oh, we've got fuel rail under there. All right, that's a fuel rail, right? I'm telling you, I'm not very experienced, but now we're gonna brush that out with a metal wire brush, and we're going to be very, very careful. We're not even gonna be able to get the whole thing like over here. And I don't like how these have these little brush pieces on the top poking out. It's like, bruh, that's just gonna get in the way. But yeah, we're gonna do that and probably just do like one little piece and see how it looks. I don't know how it's gonna clean up, so we're gonna just go for one of these pillars or whatever and see how it looks. Let's try it out. All right, I don't know what the difference is between the silver and the gold. This one just seems like it's normal bristles. These are both metal bristles, so I'm gonna go gold. I'm a gold boy. Okay. So we're gonna do, holding my phone as I'm doing all this, gonna, oh yeah, see, you can already see it kind of shining up, but it's, you know, you gotta be careful around the plastic. I mean, if we hit that, like, just scratches it, but nothing but a little scratch, you know. But yeah, let's be careful here. Yeah, we're gonna just brush this off, and then I'm gonna get the air compressor and spray it off, spray all those whatever metal flakes and dirt's coming off of here. Cool. So I got this all brushed up with the metal brush. Obviously, if this were like separated, you hit that with the metal brushes and then use some liquid and some rags, and you can get this thing pretty shiny. I mean, it was definitely working. It looks a little bit shinier. Mine's, again, it's just kind of hard to get to different angles with all these wires and tubes running around, all this plastic surrounding it. But yeah, the wire brushes work pretty well, I'd say. I don't know if there's anything else on the car that I'd use them for, but you know, we'll see in the future. All right, well, that's it for this one. Just a quick little engine bay wash. I mean, there's definitely a lot more we can do, but I didn't want to get too serious today and do too much work. But yeah, it looks a little bit better than before. Plastic's a little bit cleaner. I do have some stuff to shine it, but there's no need to do that today. We'll do that another time. But yeah, eventually we'll have this engine head cover painted pink, hopefully here soon. And eventually have all this replaced, different intake. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to Misfit Motors once again. I'll see y'all next time. See you.
Everything to me. This a new chapter. Talking shit and they gon' shoot at you.